Hello, welcome to a pick a card reading. Today we have 3 piles to pick from, and we are asking what is something that you need to release right now. So we've got pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So sit with your options, make your choice, and we'll see you at your reading. Group number 1. So you chose the pile with the hematite. So this is, I forget what it's called, and they make it all these fun colors, titanium? Whatever. And it's a heart. Beautiful. So the tarot card you've got is the Ten of Wands. Then we have the Planting Seeds card. That's a cool card. The Dragon card. And the Prosperity Lies Ahead New Moon in Taurus card. All right, so we're starting with the tarot card we have here, which is the Ten of Wands. So with this group 1, I'm feeling first and foremost that what you're needing to release is something of excess, something that is causing a lot of heavy weight to be placed on your shoulders. And it seems like from this energy that you are very, very strong, and technically you can handle all of these things that you're taking on. But the thing is you don't need to, right?
Well, this says planting seeds. Seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. Oh, so I think with planting seeds, it's insinuating that a path forward is already happening. Like, you don't have to, with seeds, you have to wait for them to grow. You can't like just stand over them and like you don't do the work for the sun and grow them that way. You have to kind of be patient with that. So I think taking on the entire energy of feeling responsible for everything to come to fruition, and if you don't stare at the seeds directly, or you aren't managing everything every second, then it's all gonna go away, and it's all your responsibility, and if you don't make it happen, it won't, is kind of what I'm sensing from that.
Absolutely, I completely agree. I think that goes very well into our next card for you guys, which is the Dragon card. Let's see, this says, you are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. And I think that very much goes with the theme of, well, both of these. Of course, it is a whole reading, because this card is really about, mastering your own destiny, being completely in charge of everything, and being this mystical, magical being that takes care of everything in your life and just has all of the answers because you're so wise. And that shape-shifting, that like doing and trying to do and put yourself in so many different responsibilities and trying to take care of so many different things at once. Again, you're not a mystical dragon, you are a human, and you're on this physical planet and in this physical existence, and you can only do so much. And like we were saying with this planting seeds, there's movement with time, and there's effort that's put in, not just from you. There are other things working to grow your dreams and to grow what you're doing right now. And it's not just all on your shoulders.
And I think too, with the prosperity lies ahead, it's a matter of like trusting that prosperity and stability is there and going to happen, and letting go of fixating on if it's going to happen or not, and knowing that it will. But I think it's a willingness to let this go, and the 10 of not swords but wands, and kind of the process to get to prosperity is like learning that it doesn't come with more burden and more responsibility, like letting go that you deserve prosperity without absolutely destroying yourself and being exhausted all the time. Like those things aren't, synonymous and have direct relationship. In our culture they do, but that's not actually feasible for anyone. And yeah,
not actually. All right, beautiful. Group 1. I hope that resonated, and we will see you next time. All right, Group 2, welcome to your reading. So you chose the, I don't know what that is.
Very beautiful crystal. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. The Raven Shaman. This says, you are the creator and magician. Use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and words. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries.
Okay.
Well, that's intriguing. Starting fresh. A wonderful new beginning is blossoming in your life. And wow, the Ace of Pentacles.
Very, very, very interesting.
I think the first thing that immediately comes to mind is letting go of the past, and also the past that sort of, I think, makes you doubt yourself, or if you do have some kind of interest in mystical things, esoteric things, even psychological things with more depth that might be abstract, even if you do have a lot of inspiration from nature, whether that be weather or animals or landscape. It's kind of seeking a deeper meaning. And if you've felt in the past that was kind of something that was private, or you were shamed for that or made fun of for that, or something, it's kind of, this Aries energy is, I think, also indicating it's time to take action and also like move confidently and assuredly, because you can, because this is a new cycle. So just, I think it's mostly letting go of the past, and there's a little pathway right here in the Ace of Pentacles card, and it's just kind of, I think, simply stating to just start on your path.
Yeah, I completely agree. Because I think with this, it's time to take action, Aries energy. There's a big emphasis on not hesitating. And even when you feel like you don't have all the answers, or you feel like you don't know if this for sure is going to be worth the risk or worth the challenge, you don't know if this thing that's being offered is actually being offered or is as good as it looks, or if it's just a repetition of a similar cycle and nothing new actually is. Start all of those reservations and those hesitations you're being asked to let go of, and you're being asked to just move forward boldly and know that this is a new cycle and something new being offered here. And you really are aligning, I think, with your own talents. And what we were saying with this Raven card, particularly for many of you, I think with this group, it will be talents in the esoteric arts. So comment down below if you got this group, and if you are interested in tarot or astrology or numerology or any of those things, because I think that would definitely match with the energy. All right, last group. Group 3, welcome. You chose I believe this is a water quartz. So a very beautiful stone.
So pretty.
Yeah, it kind of looks like water a little bit.
Right. So what card did we get? Surrender to the divine. The loon, beautiful bird. Intuitive. If you happened to choose group 2 as well, if you were like 2 and 3, frankly all of them, but 2 and 3 sort of have a similar vibe. So it's just interesting. So the message here is listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. Well, that's great.
That's beautiful.
I also kind of want to add on there, and supported is what I feel like as well.
I like that.
So this is proceeding softly. Oh, I love this one. It has the sweetest little like teapots. You know. And so it's my inner power grows in moments of quietude.
More quietude, solitude.
Yeah. And then we have the 7 of Wands. Okay, so this is like, there's elements kind of from group 2, but this is, I feel right off the bat, kind of more centered on if you've been having like relationship difficulties, whether that be with, you know, a partnership or someone you're dating or friends or maybe even family is coming through a bit strong too. And yeah, that's like kind of just what I get off the bat.
Yeah, especially if you have any big conversations happening with people close in your life right now, or you're planning on maybe having a big conversation with someone in your life. I'm kind of picking that up with this like tea set here of like kind of sitting down with someone and yeah, just kind of talking some things over. And I think there's definitely some trust that you have in yourself and in what you're feeling guided to do in this, because it feels like there's a bit of nerves and I think a bit of some genuine resistance as well to I think also just do what you need to do. So if it's having a conversation or if it's just, because I'm now also noticing this this path that's on the side here, it might also just be totally sidestepping that conversation and saying no thank you, I don't have time for that. So it's really about trusting your intuition and trusting your guidance with how you're feeling about whatever's going on with someone in your life.
Yeah. And also to your point, with what you said with the 7 of Wands, I think 7 of Wands often indicates to me setting boundaries. And you know, he looks, I think it's interpretive, you know, he's kind of like protecting what's his. And so it's like sometimes with boundaries, a lot of emotions come up, you know, and it's not always the easiest thing, but I think as you do it, it does get easier. But yeah, it's setting your boundaries, but showing that like there is so much good that comes from that in the event that you are someone that struggles with that very much and feeling like setting your own boundaries is going to cause more chaos or more strife or contention. It's like letting you know that like even if you don't understand how another person's going to respond to that, it kind of doesn't matter. And in the end, it's like surrender and know that intuitively you do understand when you have to say no to certain things, and it is for your best interest.
Absolutely. Yeah, lastly is just, I think I'm getting this energy of if you have a lot of anger here, I think that energy also of proceeding softly is there for your own good, not in the way of, you know, proceed in a different direction that's not with how you're feeling. No, but I think taking a moment, because I don't think your intuition is not going to be sporadic or chaotic or work based off of aggression or off of anger. And so this might be just for a couple of you, because it feels like kind of a side message. But yeah, if you are upset, I think taking your time and knowing that, again, this might be for some of you that really need to sidestep some of these conversations, or that really need to set a boundary, knowing that I don't want to just go off on you, or I don't want to just get in an argument or a fight. So that might be for some of you that just kind of need to, simmer your own anger and your own rage and just sit with yourself. And yeah, again, just set those boundaries that you need to, because they're very important. So hope that this resonated, and good luck.